Alright guys, what's up? It is Chaz, and today I'm coming to you from Little Lagoon. Today I want to talk a little bit about the Hobie. We're going to do a quick review on the Hobie Pro Angler 14. So let's get started. I started off with a very inexpensive kayak that I just bought at Walmart. It was a Sun Dolphin. I moved from the Sun Dolphin and moved up to a Ascend 12T from Bass Pro Shops that was given to me by my grandfather. And eventually I decided I wanted to start doing charters, things like that, and I wanted to be more mobile with my kayak. So I started looking at Hobies. What I will say about the Hobies is it opens you up to a whole another world of fishing. With the pedal drive, you can go so many more places. And it's not just that, it's just, it makes fishing way easier on you. This is a 2019 Hobie Pro Angler 14. It's got the 180 drive system, which means you have forward and reverse, okay? You have a cab right here that opens up. I currently don't have the box or the tackle box trays in there currently. I usually keep that in my other guiding boat. The only thing you have to control with your hands would be these steering levers. So you have one on this side, you also have one on this side. Right now what you're seeing is I'm trolling. I've got two rods out, I'm just trolling to my next spot here. Some features of the Hobie that I'm going to go through real quickly. So you have your steering on either side, right, left, okay? You have right here, you have your rudder, okay? This, you pull to retract the rudder, you pull this lever and pinch it between these little teeth and then pull up. Now the rudder is locked. As you can see, it's locked in place there. And now I can't turn. So what I'm gonna do is let that go. This right here is your transducer cord. This is to pull, if you're in shallow water, something like that, you want to pull your transducer up, you pull that lever. I currently don't have this boat graph, so there's really no need for that at the moment. But one day if I want to do that, it's available to me. Right here, you have your kickstand. This is to adjust your seat. You can lift your seat up and pull that lever and it'll pop you at an angle like so. You know, that's kind of nice in certain situations. I really don't use that feature too much, to be honest with you. The next thing that we have here, next lever, is the skeg. So the skeg is currently in the up position. It is not down right now. So what the skeg does is basically this big fin drops below the boat once you pull that lever and release it, and it keeps you just going on a straight path. You're not going to turn very quickly if you have your skeg down, and that's really what it's designed for. It's designed to keep you going straight, and you know, on long trolls, or you know, if you're just paddling straight for a while, that's to help keep you centered and not moving all over the place. As far as the pedal drive, here's your pedal drive. This is the 180 Mirage drive by Hobie. Currently I have mine adjusted in the 4 position. I'm about 6'3", and this is pretty ideal for me. If you would like to move, you know, your pedals, you need them closer to you. You press these gray buttons up here, and what happens is that little socket comes out of there, and you can adjust the pedal forward or backward, however you would like. I just keep mine at 4 because that's a number that I found that works for me, and so I keep it there. In order to put the boat in reverse, you have your forward, which is engaged currently, and you have your reverse. So you're going to pull this cord. Now the boat is in reverse. Pull this cord back and forward. With the Hobie, you get a decent amount of storage. Currently on my Hobie, I added a what's called a Hobie H crate. This is the Hobie H crate right here. It has 4 rod holders on either side, okay, or on total, I guess. The boat comes with 2 rod holders that are laid into the molding of the plastic. I don't usually use these rod holders because they tend to fill up with water and it's kind of hard to get the water out, honestly. I just don't really care for them. Typically I'll either use the H-crate rod holders, or I will use the on-deck rod holders that are on the front of the boat. So right here you have 3 spaces for 3 rods on each side. The rods lay down right here, and the butt end of the rod fits in this little socket right here. You can then clamp the rods down like so and lock them into place so you don't lose them while traveling or pedaling out to your spot or whatever you may be doing. I do have a paddle. It's just basically half of a paddle, and that's right here. I'll tell you what, I rarely use this. There's just really not a need for it when you have the Mirage Drive. You know, certain applications you will need it, especially if you're in super skinny water and you can't use your Mirage Drive. It's good to have a paddle. But I do not find myself using the paddle very much at all. 99% of the time I'm using the Mirage Drive. It's much quicker, helps you battle the wind. Right now, you know, we've got a good southeast wind coming, and I'm doing just fine. I'm cruising along just fine. So the last thing I'm going to get to is the front storage. So on your Hobie, or on a Hobie PA14, you have this front cap, which looks like this. Currently I have mine unstrapped, but this is how the straps go on, like so. Okay, and this keeps it locked in place. So you remove the straps, lift this up, you have plenty of storage in here. As you can see, I have my entire tackle box in here, got some tags down there, you know, got plenty of stuff in here. You can, a lot of guys will line these plastic bins with some sort of insulated tape, and what they'll do is they'll throw fish in there, use it as a cooler, you know, things like that. I personally just use mine for storage. As far as stability, I will say that this boat is super duper stable. I can stand up very easily with no issues. You know, I can rock it back and forth and it'll rock a little bit, but I really don't have any issues just standing here. So as you can see, that's the back of the boat. You have your seat, which the new Hobie seats are really nice. They have lumbar adjustment. You adjust that stuff on the side. This is adjusting the backrest to and fro, and this is adjusting the bottom of the seat up and down. If you have any questions, throw it down in the comments. Guys, I'm going to be switching things up a little bit, and I want to know what your guys' opinion is. So I've been thinking about doing some offshore videos, maybe chasing some cobia or some tarpon. If that's something that you would like to see, throw down in the comments right offshore for me and let me know. I appreciate you all so much. Thanks for watching. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button below. And just thank you guys, and we will see you next time. See ya.